Hey guys, this is a lesson in Chapter 5. This is an 8th grade lesson based upon graphing linear equations. And this one specifically on bivariate data points. What happens here is if we don't have a line, if we just have scattered points that create a line, what you have to do is you have to go about a little bit differently. There's not an explicit y-intercept. We don't know exactly what it is. It's not revealed to us. We can kind of guess. It's going to probably be right at 30 or right below 30 is where it's going to start and go up this way. But we don't know. We don't know for certainty. So the first step is to find the y-intercept if possible. Obviously we can't do that, so we can go straight to the second step. The second step is to find the slope. So the slope is rise over run. So now remember, when you pick 2 points to go between to do the slope, you want to make sure you pick 2 points that's on the line that are easy to read, such as, let me give you an example. We've got, this one's pretty easy to read. I would probably pick this one. Oh, made that a little bit big there. And the third one. So the first and third points I would use. So here, what we want to do is we want to go from the first dot to the third dot. We want to go from the 40 up until we hit 60. So that's an increase of 20. So it goes up 20, and then it goes from 20 to 50. So that means that's a run of 30. So the rise is 20 over 30, which is a 2/3 in the lowest terms, right? That's going to be your slope. Now, again, if let's say you don't have this at all. Let's say you don't have the ability to have a graph, or all you have is they just give you 2 points. So let's say the points that they give you is 20, 40, and 50, 60. Then just use the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 60, y1 is 40, x2 is 50, x1 is 20. Okay, so you get to the same result. So we've got the slope. So we got y equals 2/3 times x, right? But the issue here is we don't know what the y-intercept is still. So what you want to do is you want to pick any ordered pair and plug into the equation. So where you see x and y, like this is an x and y pair, this is an x and y pair, you could pick either one of those. Or you could pick this one, or you could pick this one. I would probably pick the smallest one. It's easier to work with. So I'd probably pick 20, 40. 20 is your x, 40 is your y. So 20 goes right here, and 40 goes right here. So it's 40 equals 2/3 times 20 plus b. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to solve for b. So basically this is like a kind of a two-step equation. It actually turns into a one-step. We just got to combine like terms. We're going to multiply both those together. So 2/3 times 20 is the same thing as saying 2/3 times 20 over 1, because you can't multiply by a whole number. So this becomes 40 over 3. So 40 over 3 plus b equals 40. And so what you could do is we can probably just go ahead and divide this by this, and we would get, let's see, 13 1/3, right? Or 13.3 repeating plus b equals 40. And then what you want to do is you want to subtract 13.3 from both sides, because you want to cancel this out. So let's see if I have that on the other sheet of paper on the back end here. Yeah, so let's do that here, just so I don't cause any confusion. So it's 40 equals 13.3 repeating plus b. We solve for b, we subtract 13.3 from both sides. This cancels out. We've got 26.6 repeating. So 26.6 is going to be your b. So if that's your y-intercept, then we've got the rest of it. So the equation is y equals 2/3. Make sure I got that right. Yep. Y equals 2/3 x plus 26.6, repeating. Okay, now some of you might have it as a fraction. If it's a fraction, it's going to end up being y equals 2/3 x plus 26 and 2/3. All right, so either one will work, this one or that one. All right, so let's do number 6. So 6 is the same thing. We're going to use our data points to figure out what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. Now on this one, it's kind of a guess. The y-intercept is probably going to be above 100, but again, we're not certain. And this is not something you want to guess. This is something you want to get correct. So we're going to pick 2. So we can't find the y-intercept. So 2, it says find the slope, which is the rise of a run. Okay, so let's pick any 2 points on the line that are easy to read. So this one's pretty easy to read, and this one's pretty easy to read. So you know it goes from 50, right? It's going from 50 all the way down to 20. So that's a drop of 30. So that's your rise. Your rise is negative 30. Then it goes from here to here. So it goes from 30, this is 30, to 40. So that's a rise of, that's a run of 10. So it's 30 over 10. And 30 over 10, well, it's negative 30 over 10, my bad. So that's going to be negative 3. Negative 3. And just in case, again, let's say you don't have this. Let's say all you're given is 2 points, and you're not given a graph. So what you want to do is you want to pick your 2 ordered pairs. So in this situation here, this is 40, 20. And this point here is 30, 50. This is your x1, y1. This is your x2, y2. So it'll be 50. Hold on, let's finish this up right here. So the slope is going to be 50. Wait, I'm sorry. No, sorry. 20 minus 50. Sorry, it was y2 minus y1. And then x2, which is 40 minus x1. So 40 minus 30. So it's going to be negative 30 on top and 10 on the bottom. So that's going to be a negative 3 as well. Okay? So we've got y equals negative 3 times x plus b. Again, we don't know what b is, so we're going to pick any 2 ordered pairs. So I'm going to pick, let's say, 30, 50. Let's pick 30, 50 for our ordered pair. Okay? We're going to plug that in here. So 30 is your x. Y is your y. Y is your 50. Sorry. Had a long day apparently. So 50 equals negative 3 times 30 plus b. Okay? And this will be negative 90 plus b equals 50. So this is a one-step equation. So we're going to add 90 to both sides. We get 140 equals b. This cancels out. So this can be your y-intercept. So the answer to b is 140, and the equations will be negative 3x plus 140. So it is much bigger than 100, and this looks about right. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know on email, and I'll get back with you. God bless, guys. Good luck on your quiz. All right. Bye-bye.